Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Gentleman Reviewer. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you like what I'm doing, just so you can get some notifications when I post new videos. I try to post at least one a week, and lately I've been trying to expand out and review some different products other than just stationery. A couple weeks ago, I reviewed a pomade, and this is going to be my second pomade review. So I've got Rocky Mountain Barber Company's pomade with a firm hold today. So pomade is a little bit better for people with like a little bit thicker and maybe wavier hair, because it will just help it lay flat and it will help it stay in the style, and it doesn't get all crusty like gel does. One of my problems with gel, I mainly used that growing up. I haven't used it in probably over a decade, but it just almost looks like you start having dandruff, and I really don't like that. The pomades I've used so far, I've probably used about 6 or 7 different kinds, and this is my second review, have not made it look like I have dandruff, which is great. So there's a few ways you can use this pomade. You can put it in with water on damp hair, or you can do a without water on dry hair. So it says that you can use a little bit more for a heavier hold. I tend to get just a little dollop, maybe it's like that big, about the size of my fingertip, and probably about as thick as my fingertip high. And that seems to hold my hair pretty good. I only keep the hair on the top of my head pretty long, and then the sides I cut pretty short. It just makes the haircut last longer, and it still looks good as an undercut. I've never actually used it dry, so I've always threw some water in my hair with just a spray bottle and then rub some pomade in. And I've found that the hold is pretty solid that way, whereas hair that does not get as wet, the hold tends to get a little feathery, dries out more quickly, and it just doesn't hold as good. I also really like the fresh, slick through look that you get, almost like you just combed your hair fresh out of the shower, and you can hold that for a good couple hours with pomade. And the Rocky Mountain Barber Company definitely has that. You can hold it for a while, or hold that look for a while. So, Rocky Mountain Barber Company was founded on the idea that a beard is more than just hair. It's how you present yourself to the world. So, they also believe that your hair tells a story, and that they want their product to help tell the story. So, with that, they give you a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Again, I'm sure that you can't just send back a completely empty bottle and be like, hey, I didn't like it. And that probably won't go over well. So right now they only sell one kind of pomade at this time, but they also have a texture paste, which I might review in the future. I've never used a texture paste, but yeah. So one of the things I do, I tend to shower at night, and then I'll throw this in my hair in the morning. So I just spray it with a spray bottle, run some pomade through it, give it a quick comb, and my hairstyle is pretty simple. Like I said, I just keep it simple for restylability. I don't have to get it cut as much, but it's just good. So through the day, I mean, the pomade holds up pretty well. I can keep that fresh, slick look for at least a couple of hours. Near the end of the day, it starts to get a little bit frizzy. You start to notice some stray hairs. That's going to be normal. I mean, just about with any pomade, that's going to happen unless you get like uber strong. And even then, I don't think it's going to work too well. Or not too well, but I don't think it's going to like keep everything perfectly in place. So sometimes I get extra lazy and I'll sleep in the pomade. I know, it's terrible. Not terrible in the fact that it's bad for your hair or anything like that, but terrible in the fact that I'm just stupidly lazy sometimes. And I'll go to sleep with it, and then I'll wake up, just throw some water in my hair and recomb it. I also feel like that's a pretty good test of how well the pomade holds up in your hair for a really long time. And while the second day it's fairly soft, overall, it'll hold it for another day if I have to. But definitely works better if you can put a whole new dollop of pomade in there. So Rocky Mountain Barber Company makes their pomade in small batches in-house, which ensures they're really good quality. It's going to cost a little bit more, but you get really good quality out of it. So the pomade is water-based. So it's really easy to wash your hair out. And if only we had smell-o-vision, because it doesn't have a lot of smell to it. So you're not going to open it up or walk around your house or maybe the office right after you put it in and just assault everyone with a cedar log or whatever smell you have with it. It's just nice and clean and simple. Not a lot of smells to it. I don't even know if they have any. I guess they do have a fragrance, but it doesn't really put much information on it. Um, so overall, you can buy this for about $11 for a 2 ounce can, $16 for a 5 ounce can, and Amazon you can only buy the 5 ounce can for 16 bucks. So that breaks down to $5.50 for the 11 ounce or 2 ounce can, sorry, and then $3.20 for the 5 ounce can per ounce, which is a pretty good deal. It's like not the most expensive, not as cheap as like Viking Revolution pomade. So it kind of falls in the middle. You can see pomades as high as like 5 to, I think the most I've seen is about 550 right now. I haven't dug too much into it because I actually found Viking Revolution, just kind of stuck with it because it was cheap, and then I started wanting to review them because I had used about 7 or 8, and started going back to some of the ones I've tried before. So overall, I've really enjoyed. Oh, sorry, one more point that I had. I go to the gym. I really, really try to go 5 days a week, and I've been pretty good about that. And so when I wake up, throw the pomade in, head to the gym, this will hold up through my gym workout. I'm primarily lifting weights, so I'm not bouncing around a lot like I would be if I were running the whole time, doing different kinds of cardio, doing some kind of hit workout. But it it I do run at least 3 days a week. I freaking hate cardio, but I really really try to run at least 3 days a week. And even after that, like the hold is still pretty strong, even after I get a little bit sweaty. So it's a pretty good quality, high hold pomade that will last through the day, through a variety of activities like hiking, running. So obviously not going to hold up to like an obstacle course race, or I don't know if it will hold up to hit training or anything similar to that. But I mean, at $3.20 an ounce, um, I think it's a pretty solid deal for a really good quality pomade. There are cheaper out there if that's your prerogative, and there's also going to be higher quality stuff out there if that's what you want. But this is a solid option if you're looking to go for the middle of the road. Hope you liked my review. Please comment if there's anything else that you'd like to see me do on pomade reviews. This is just my second one, so I mean, if you'd like me to show videos of my hair, I don't know, whatever you want. Um, if you do want to see pictures of my hair, though, you can head over to my blog post, which will be linked down below. So I'll see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.